What's good, y'all? This the Cold Front Show. I'm Mo. I got two very special guests here with me, Boo Man Forever and Cold Front Polo.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all go ahead and elaborate on who you is.
All right, so Bootman Forever, Southside Chicago artist, creator. Um, I make music, and I also curate things for the Chicago artist community.
Love.
I like
Yes,
that.
sir.
I like that.
For sure.
I'm Code from Polo. I'm a freelancer. That's what I like to explain myself as. I'll do whatever you need me to do, literally.
Man, that's love, man. I thank y'all for coming. You feel me? I know it's late notice. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you for
pulling up,
having me, brother.
And we're gonna talk about some things today. Shit. First question is, what's success to you? I'm gonna go ahead and start off and answer that. To me, honestly, it's about to me, I ain't gonna lie, I got this picture in my head of how I want my life to be, where I feel like, all right, this is where I made it. And that's where I got enough money to take care of my whole family and, everybody good, everybody straight. Like, if my little cousin got an idea or something that he want to invest in, I can invest in that. I can really build billionaires, like kingdom building, just, build a kingdom from the ground up, start up, like building the foundation. I mean, I know it's still gonna be problems, but to me, that's gonna be success because it's like, all right, you able to take care of your whole family, you able to take care of your friends and yourself and shit like that. Like, that's all I really want to see. That's success to me.
I mean, piggybacking off what you're saying, I feel like I agree with that, but I'll explain it more like just the freedom. Like, I wouldn't even look for it to look like nothing but just the freedom to do. Like, I feel like we live in a life where everything is kind of predicated on what you can do and the means of what you could do. You know what I'm saying? More so, I would like my life to just be like, if I want to wake up and go do this or do that or help this person or give that I should be able to. That's what I see my success as. Like, that's how I would measure my shit type.
I like that. What about you? What you
I
think
would-
success?
I would say I'm on the lines of like both of those, like, cause the the freedom to, cause I feel like success is like it all changes when it comes to perspective, like.
For sure.
Like, I would say definitely being able to take care of your family and definitely to be able to express yourself by any means. And that doesn't mean you got a lot of money. It just means, is you have that mindset, to do whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? To do whatever you need to do. And that's kind of how I see it. Like, it's really a mindset thing. So it's that's why both of them kind of, register with me.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you though too, because the mindset I feel like is what is gonna push that thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you see success as $1 million and you never get to $1 million, then you're gonna feel as if you're not successful.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get what
exactly.
I get what you're saying as far as like the thought process of. That's why I said freedom. I don't need to be rich, but if I'm free, mentally, I'll be cool with plowing the fields and I got my own crib and we can eat and we can fellowship as people as one. Like, I'll be cool with that. I don't care about the glitz and glitz. That's why I'm like, success is such a kind of like awkward word. I feel like in a sense because how people see it. Like, if you ain't 401k with a nice house, kids, then you're not successful. But that may not be my depiction of what that is for real.
Yeah, I like that. And, to piggyback, like, I feel like a lot of times people be looking at like I ain't gonna lie, social media is a gift and a curse. Like, they be looking at social media and they be seeing it like, oh man, this person's so successful, I need to get like this and this and that. But a lot of people, a lot of time, they just posting their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not really showing you like the shit they been through in life, like
the groundwork.
Like they done took some L's. You know what I mean? But like, they definitely done
No, for sure. You see the finished product due to social media and not the. Yeah, so now I'm coveting what you got like you ain't do nothing for it, and you done worked your ass up, went through all type of trials and tribulations, but we just want the finished product.
A lot of times people would just be like they'll curl up in the ball and they just won't know how to handle it and just feel like, why this shit happen to me? But like that shit really is meant to happen to you. Like you supposed to know how to. It's about how you reacting to it. Yeah. Like going forward, like. It's gonna continuously be shit happening to you. Like that's how you gonna be who you is. You feel me? Like so like what's something that you've been through in life and you feel like it shaped you to be how you is like right now?
That's an interesting question. I'm not gonna lie. Because there's so much stuff in life that you can look back at like, damn, I learned so much from that. But to be on the safer side of things, I say more so a relationship. I feel like a relationship with like a woman I've had before has taught me so much. Like I feel like I probably went through hell in the relationship, but once I'm out and you can kind of see it from a bird's eye view, like that it really did, like you said, shape. Like, but it made me think of like sports, bro. No pain, no gain, like no risk, no reward. I feel like everything come with that. Like people want something for nothing. Like you can't. It don't work like that, bro. Like, you want to get buff, you got to work out. That shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? But in turn, you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's essential to go through. Like, because if you don't learn, what they say, you don't feel, you can't learn. No mistakes. How do you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that stuff in life because it's going to build you.
Don't run from that shit.
Soft as hell when you get up there if you ain't went through nothing.
Right. Yeah, for real. What'd you feel like that, something that you went through in life that made you, like, it could be something small, it could be something big.
No, I get it. I would say being an artist in general, constantly going through that ups and down approach when it comes, like, well, just up and down period. One as an artist or as a human being, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you realize that it's you take both of them with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? You start to understand that, like, you know, what Polo's saying, it makes you to let it make you or break you. But I would say it's definitely being an artist, like that first time making a song and like seeing people react and, you know, quote unquote judge or be like, getting other people's perspective on your work, it takes a lot to bear. You know what I'm saying? Like you play some music and it's like, you know, I wonder how my friend is feeling about this, and you don't get the reaction you want. Is that could do something to the artist. But as time go, you realize you gotta develop a sense of what you feel is good, and I think that's a reward. You start to looking more inside yourself because
valuing your own opinion.
Exactly. So I feel like that process of being an artist, and I feel like a lot of artists or a lot of creators or people in general that create things and put them on Front Street, I feel like that change you. It always come back directly to you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that stuff definitely prepare you and shape you, man. You feel me? Like that's why I feel like that's important. Like not to run from your demons, not to run from the stuff you feel like your weaknesses. You supposed to feed that shit. You supposed to. That's the only way you gonna get better. I'm putting yourself in these uncomfortable situations. I know it feel weird. I know it feel like oh yeah, this not my strong suit. I ain't really used to this. But if you keep doing that shit, it's gonna feel normal to you. Like I ain't crazy.
Perfect for sure. Yeah. Practice makes perfect. I mean, so look, piggybacking off what we was all just talking about, like in those situations of learning, when you probably wasn't looking at it like that, like the world, what advice would you give somebody in a state like that? Like what is something you think you could give to a person in that state of like, I mean, even personally for like you as an artist and me for a relationship, like what advice would you give somebody going through that transitional period of learning?
It lasts for a good amount of time. It's always the perfect amount of time that you need for it, you know, for your shaping. Like it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the universe is the best cook. Like you sit in that oven and it bake you. You feel like I've been in this situation for too long. Like no, just give it time.
Let me get some bombs. Let me get some bombs.
Let me get some bombs. Let me get some bombs. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's one of those things like you come out even looking more prettier, faster, all and above because you set in that oven,
Tell them the cocoon. Yeah, you're gonna be a butterfly, baby.
You let it marinate.
No, for sure.
Nah. That's how you come out. Like, that's why I'm glad I was able to have like, you know what I'm saying, I had a big family and a lot of my cousins around my same age. So it was like we was sharpening steel, like steel sharpen steel. Cause it's like, all right, we growing up, we going through the same, like some of the same stuff. So we able to bring it back to each other and learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we be listening. Like some people they'll just be, you'll be talking, they'll just be sitting there waiting to get what they finna say out. Like not listening to nothing you saying. Just like, all right, you said that. All right, what about this though? What about this? Like, all right, bro, relax, bro. Listen to what I'm saying though. You feel me? Like that's big now, cause
my great grandma used to always say you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Man,
listen more, speak
twice.
Less. Oh no,
speak once.
For sure.
Yeah. So like, I'll start off with this on this question, but I was always thinking like, man, what advice would you give your younger self? Cause like, I always like prided myself on being like an old soul, like even when I was younger, you feel me? But it was like when you get older, you still see like, man, I missed a lot of stuff that I could have been doing and this and that. So like, I think I would have told myself, like any idea you got, just start it. Just you know what I'm saying? Just do it. Cause like, even if it start off a little sketchy, a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? You still got that little time period where it's like, oh, okay, now I know this. Now I'm finna improve from this. Now it's finna be better now when I bring it back. Now you give yourself a little time frame to where you've been doing it for a little minute now. Now you a vet. Now you perfect at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I used to have ideas that was real good ideas, and I just let them sit. You feel me? Because I don't know, like I want shit to be too perfect. Like as soon as it start out, I want it to be, man, I want to be glass. I want
you
this.
don't want to do that groundwork.
I don't want. I ain't want the little starter locks when niggas go through the ugly stage. I wasn't trying to go through the ugly stage. You feel me? Like, don't nobody want you when you're in that ugly stage. But that's the grindhouse. You feel me? Like you can't be scared of that. Don't be scared to start your locks on.
No, for sure. Take that analogy. I hear you.
But shit, what advice would you give your younger self, Boo Man?
Man, I like that. It was. I feel like everybody need to hear that. Like, don't doubt yourself. Like, follow your ideas. Like, they come to you for a reason. Because sometimes your ideas will get you close to knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in that process of figuring it out, it makes you dig in yourself to find, to get the job done. So I feel like I would definitely tell myself the same thing. Like, stick to your guns, keep believing in yourself and complete those ideas, man. And and
unlocking yourself.
That's interesting.
What you think, bro?
I feel like me personally, I would just tell myself to believe in myself. Not even like, I feel like more so like, because as a younger person, I don't know, I feel like you don't trust yourself. I feel like that'd be my biggest thing, like trust in who I am. I feel like a lot of times we get swayed and stuff push us a certain way, but if you stick to trusting in who you is and not, I feel like that's big when you're young, like characteristic wise. You know what I'm saying? Like you be trying to find yourself. You want to be cool. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I would tell myself, trust myself. I've been him. Like if you feel like that young and you know and believe in yourself, like I feel like even think about everything we just said. If we believed in ourselves and felt like we was, you know what I'm saying? How would you have taken your idea? Would you have looked at yourself like, oh, I might not be able to do this? Like, no, but if you believe in yourself 100%, you like, whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to do. Versus like having to build yourself up. But that come with life. So I get it, but.
The first thing people would tell you is they'll give you the odds. Like when I first told my people I want to be an artist, my auntie was like, you know how many artists there is?
1 in a million.
And it was just like, it's like, but I don't know what I mean. Everybody is not sticking to their guns, you know what I'm saying? Or not continuously locking themselves in.
They ain't me.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not you. You got your own code and you got your own individuality, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling who you touch that feels the same way like you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I'm piggybacking on, bro. Like when I felt like I was that, my life became different mentally, bro. I didn't think about stuff the same. I know I could do that. I'm finna go do it.
Yeah.
Rather than like, oh my God, could I do this? Like it's a completely different thought process. I'm taking shit by the neck. I ain't asking.
Yeah. Exactly.
We was more timid as younger people. Like I would trust in myself. If I could trust in myself like I do now.
Yeah, man. That's different. Hey, at a young age, locked in, man, bro, that's different. That's why it's good to start young. Cause man, if you knew some of the stuff that you knew now, man, bro, like a lot of us would be lethal out here. Like I know a lot of people,
bro. That's why we gotta feed the youth, though. That's why you have to feed the youth, bro. Because if they growing up believing in themselves, we breeding leaders and thinkers early rather than having to go through the trials and tribulations of life, put all this smut on you, taint you a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm ready, but I'm a little like it done did stuff to me in life rather than knowing and coming pure.
Right.
With that pure talent, pure will and all that, we'll be demons.
Now your future is like set up in the right places for you to, you feel me, keep prevailing, you feel me? Like people are really trying like exert their energy and what they feeling on you. So like say you got an idea, whatever. Like you say, oh nah, you can't do that. Look, you see the statistics from that. Yeah. Like just because they feel like they can't do nothing, they'll like tell you can't do that shit. Like and actuality, and then people will start believing them. Now you ain't even, you feel me? You ain't even trying. Because whole time you would have made it.
It's here first.
Like that's why it's big. It's big to believe in your own idea, cause people, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they'll come along once they see like, oh yeah, this shit thriving.
Oh my God.
This shit going crazy. Now people wanna like, oh okay, this shit cold, you feel me? Cause they ain't see it at first. But like if you believe in it to the utmost, like if you believe in your idea, like, all right, you almost gotta be delusional with it. Like to the point where it's like, shit, hey, ain't shit gonna stop me, you feel me? Like I'ma do this, I don't care what y'all say, like regardless of the fact.
I just seen a post, bro, and it kind of go with what you're saying, but it was like on something. It said friendships mean nothing when they're convenient. Yeah. And I think that's the same thing with dreams and and things you want. Like a girl ain't nothing to you if she convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like once she inconvenient, if you want to fuck with her still, that's like, you know what I'm saying? So if your dream, when your dream get inconvenient, how locked in could you be to it?
Yeah.
How,
you stick
know what
with
I'm saying? Like you send them ups and downs. Do you go
through the
with
punches?
It?
You feel me?
Then do you want it? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you want it. When you taking it good, bad, ugly.
Facts. Yep.
If you can lock into it, do you want it that bad?
Yeah. Do you want it that bad? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Now this next topic, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I relate to this topic because I feel like, man, this is how I feel. Like, it's one of the best revenges. And the reason I say that is because, like say you go through something, you know what I'm saying, with a girl or whatever, and like it ain't go how, you know what I'm saying, like how you planned it to, like she was tweaking with you or something like that, and you really ain't gotta like. It's really like we say, everything is in life is about how you react to it, how you respond to it. I feel like leveling up and you know what I'm saying, succeeding in life, that would be my revenge. Like I wouldn't have to like go out and go fuck your friend, or you know what I'm saying, like go mess up your car. Like, and we living in a day and age where like a lot of young people I seen, it was on TikTok, they was like, yeah, how you know somebody care about you? Oh yeah, when they tell my Jordans, my fuck up my car and shit like that.
Crazy,
like
bro.
That shit don't mean you love somebody. Y'all don't even know what love mean, bro. But like, to be honest, I feel like me doing that, me just like separate myself and just like leveling up in my life, I feel so much better about the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more to add to me already wanting to be successful. Like I be using shit like that just to fuel me. Like, like you feel me? Like, thank you. You just gave me.
Give me another reason why.
Just gave me another reason why. Like, how you feel about that success, revenge type of situation?
Success is always the best revenge. It's like, once you, it's we I seen it. We seen it in relationships. You know, we all been through so you go through some in a relationship and somebody do something that they probably regret. You know what I'm saying? So we see what that, it leads to nothing at the end of the day. But I feel like success is like you know, not that we're thinking about it, but you give them a whole different perspective of who they thought they was dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's deep.
So is one of those things where it's like that's always the route that prevails you, and you might change that person's life. You know what I'm saying? Positively. You know what I'm saying? It's not always got to be negative. It's like, like look at me. No, it's just like look, like, I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stay on this arrow and keep doing what I need to do for myself. You know?
No, I definitely agree, because like I feel like success is positive and something that could be seen negative. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody did some, so I think I need revenge, or like it's deemed as revenge, but I feel like success is positive, so it kind of get away from that, because what you reap is what you sow. And I feel like if I'm putting out negativity to avenge or revenge something, I'm just like the person I'm trying to get revenge on. So I feel like success is perfect because it's positive. I don't have to put out ill will in order to make you feel away. I'm not trying to make you feel away, but if that's what happens through me prevailing, through you probably giving me a little fuel, you probably threw a little fuel on the fire, but yeah, I think it's cool because it's in a positive aspect rather than taking a negative connotation towards it.
Yeah. All right, so I ain't gonna lie. Another big thing in life is like life lessons. Like we learn a lot through life. Like you said, like that's the best teacher, like the best teacher in
experience.
You feel me?
Sure.
So like a lot of lessons we go through in life, you feel me? They help us, cause now it's like, all right, now I know this. You feel me? And like one of the lessons I learned in life that's been real good for me is emotional control. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, like when you easily frustrated, when you easily agitated out here, like that, it don't help. It don't help the cause at all. Like you'll really be in your head and tweaking and shit like that. But like I always learn and I always taught myself, even at a young age. So now it's like at this point I'm great with it. But knowing how to like, even though like this shit kind of tweaking me out right now, but I'm not finna let this person know that. You feel me? I got a poker face. This person don't even know that. You feel me? Like I'd rather it be like something that they doing like unknowingly. You feel me? Like, cause it's like once they know that this agitates you, we live in a world that people gonna be doing that shit. Like, all right, I know how to
your
get
weaknesses.
To this person, you feel me? Like, don't give up your hand like that. You feel me? Like, have that poker face, even when you feeling like, man, you feel me? It's a difference when you actually gotta speak up for yourself though, cause it's like, all right, if somebody got you fucked up, they got you fucked up. You gotta say something. You feel me? But like knowing when, cause you gotta have balance with it. Knowing when to, you know what I'm saying, like show your hand and not show it is big. You feel me?
For sure.
So like that's probably one of the best lessons. A good lesson I learned in life was to have emotional control. So let me ask y'all, what y'all?
You go first.
I feel like the biggest thing I mastered. It's funny because I was doing a little shadow work, digging, trying to figure out like why I do things that I do. I'm very big on detachment.
Yeah.
Never connecting myself to nothing too much, because I feel like I had a girl tell me, and probably one of my mans right here, that everything in life is just an experience.
Yeah.
So once I got to that point where I could understand that everything was an experience and to stop holding on to family members, people, experiences, places you been, food, whatever it is, like I don't want to be overly connected and attached to anything to feel like it's mine, because everything in life is an experience. And I learned that once you feel like something is yours possessively, that's when you mentally start to you lose it a little bit. You feel obligated. You feel they got an obligation to you, and so I just feel like I'm talking about even my mama. Like in my mind, I know that I don't own my mama. My mama is not mine. Like you know what I'm saying? I still got to detach because it's gonna be a day that one day your mama not here, and if I'm so attached to my mama or so attached to my cousins or my brother or my girl. How am I gonna live once that's over? That's deep, I feel like that's something big that I mean, of course too, because we from Chicago. Yeah, people die every day. I gotta keep it a bean. That's something that I had to internalize to make myself be able to kind of continue through life every day with the type of lives we live. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the biggest things. Like it could be seen as negative, but I think it's something you gotta have. You gotta be able to detach from the things that you deem important, because at the end of the day, bro, we all still one person. You came in alone and you know what I'm saying? So I think that's my biggest, if I'm telling anybody anything, don't become too attached to anything.
That's a big lesson. Man. Listen to my brother right here, man.
Yeah. No, that is, and like our emotions, we all see get the best of us, and we can do some crazy shit. But I feel like definitely like trying your best not to be triggered, and trying your best to uphold all type of perspectives, because sometimes that first your instinct perspective can be the one, like, or if it can be a ego perspective or anything. It's like that first perspective, like if somebody say something and I know they're trying to trigger me, you know what I'm saying? That my that first instinct is like, I'm finna trigger this person back. But if you can hold off and be like, hold on, like I'm not finna get this person that that much power. Just like you said, you called it the poker face, like giving them time to eat their own self up. You know what I'm saying? Let the snake eat the tail. You know what I'm saying? Because when you step outside of the equation, they have no ammo, they have no reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I keep reverting back to the artist. Because it's like you in situations where a lot of people want to get a reaction from you, and especially as a celebrity, like reactions are priceless. That's a lot of money for
that's everything, man.
Exactly, and they have videos online about reactions, people reacting to everything. So it's like we in that age where you definitely have to be, emotionally intelligent, and aware. So I would say, yeah. I feel like everybody should strive to be emotionally intelligent, and just like realizing that everything doesn't deserve the angry emotion. Everything doesn't deserve, but you still get your time. Sometimes you got to get your time, give yourself time to be angry. Like, like, cause it's sometimes you got to be like, all right, let's, if somebody's making me angry and we're in a relationship, I'm like, all right, can we both get some time away from each other? Let me go digest this. Yeah. If it's that, I'm saying, if it's that heavy where it's like, cause it's easy to say, but when you in that predicament where somebody's really, cause
ticking you off,
really ticking you off, it's like, all right, look, we need to, and hopefully they can respect that. We need some time away. If we got to go in the other room, or you got to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I could digest these feelings, you know what I'm saying?
No, and I ain't gonna lie, piggybacking off that and what he was also saying, like with controlling the emotion, like I think it's a horrible connotation that one emotion is good and one is bad.
Yeah.
It's all about the reaction to the emotion. Like, exactly. And I think they try to push us away from like being sad or angry or whatever, like that's deemed negative. You know what I'm saying? But that's still my emotion that came up. I don't got control over that. You did this, it made me feel this way.
Yeah. Right.
Now, how I react to that, that's the big thing. So I think like we have to become more open to accepting the feeling.
Yeah.
Then reacting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the key. Like,
that's why it's good to have balance. I always say, I got that tatted on me. Balance is good to have in every situation, and it connects, because you don't want to be so unemotionally attached to where it's like you're not reacting to anything. That's bad for your soul. Like you still, like he said, you still want to be able to give yourself time to like be angry or be sad and still give yourself that time to do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but knowing when to do it when around certain people is you know, it'll be smarter for the long run or smarter for like finishing stuff out. Like if you see like it's a bigger opportunity at hand, I ain't gonna, you feel me, react how I want to do. I'm gonna keep my poker face.
What was that?
All right, cool.
My bad. What was that movie with Jim Carrey? And it was what was it? Fun with Dick and Jane? No. It wasn't Fun with Dick and Jane. That movie where he was a police officer. And he held all his emotions in, and he ended up having like a split personality. Like
was it Ace Ventura?
It wasn't Ace Ventura. It was it was
not Cable Guy.
No, he pulled up Me, Myself, and Irene. Me, Myself, and Irene. Appreciate it, Steve. Like Me, Myself, and Irene. If you ain't see that movie, this is perfect for what we talking about right now. Holding those emotions in to the point where like he exploded. And they made with the film, they made it a joke where he turned to this character who's totally opposite from him, and the character basically was chaotic. Basically, he stood up for himself, but he overly did his part. Like he was hitting people. He was crazy, but it was actually it made me think about what you were saying.
Yeah, that
because you a crack like.
Yeah.
No, because you definitely make yourself a ticking time bomb. Too.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole
basis.
Yeah. Like I used to tell people that all the time when I was younger. It's bad. I like going through things when you're younger as a kid, like you don't know how to sometimes internalize them, or you don't really know why this made you feel this way or why. Yeah. So as a kid, when you get into an argument with somebody at school, now you stumping on this boy's face. You're not even that mad at him.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that everything you're going through at home is
Another big thing is having different ways to exert all that, you know what I'm saying? Exert all that like stress and all that shit like off of you. Like me, I like to go to the gym, it's a stress reliever. You feel me? You go in there, you don't be thinking about shit else. Or I go to the studio, write some shit down, you feel me, and exert that shit out, you feel me? Like, it's different ways to, like, you know what I'm saying, exert out that. It's meditation, you feel me? Like, people could go, you know what I'm saying, reset themselves and stuff like that. Like, it's good to, like...
And the fact that we also blessed, too, to have people that we can go and just talk to. You feel me? Like, I got people that I can call when I need, and they're going to give me good counsel, thought-provoking answers. They listening to me for real. They gonna give me not tell me what I want to hear, but what I need to hear.
Like me and my friends always be having therapy sessions. Like it be healing us. Like we'll be needing to come out and vent to each other, because it be other motherfuckers you could tell your story to, but they don't really understand.
No, they ain't
they really just be like listening, but not really hearing you though, because it's like they can't really relate. So it's like if I'm telling some shit to my brothers who I done really been through some shit with, like they gonna be able to have a different compassion, and you know what I'm saying, be like, give me some good advice, get intel on how to, you know what I'm saying, keep going.
Cause we got these unrealistic guidelines to be a black man in Chicago, or be a black man period. Like we can't express ourselves, or you seen as weak or whatever. These guidelines are unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody tough. Everybody like, bro, be a human being. Like you don't wanna get to the point where like you finna leave this earth and you need to live your fullest potential, like
because you trying to impress other people.
Like no
crazy world we live in. No, you're not lying. You're not lying at all.
Hey, so what's like we talked about lessons in life. There's lessons and then there's blessings. You feel me? Like what's I'll start off like a blessing in life that you know what I'm saying, that you have. To me, honestly, it's being put, because we didn't ask to be who he is, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of just like, I woke up Mo, I woke up me, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go make something happen. But like, I'm blessed to be put in a situation where it's like, I got family that love me, I got, you know what I mean? Like I'm healthy, got all my limbs, all my feet, you feel me? Like, I got everything, you feel me? Like, that's really... I feel like I'm blessed for that, because it could be worse. I'll be looking around. I'll be, you wake up like that every day. Feel like that make me feel good about myself. You feel me? So that's what I'm blessed.
I'm sure.
Appreciative to have. What you feel like you blessed on? Who wanna go first?
I would say, I didn't always be like this, but I feel like it's a very, because it almost goes what we were just talking about. I feel like it's a very, very good blessing to be able to step outside yourself and see another person's perspective than just your own.
That's deep.
Like you
and not everybody can do that.
Yeah, that's a real gift, because if you can do that, you can also it'll lead to a space where you can get ideas to help the situation, and it always give you like it that you got your perspective, another perspective, and then that perspective between both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That they call it like the God's eye perspective, like standing out and be like, okay, I see what this person went wrong, and I see what I went wrong, but I see how we both played a part of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's something I feel like I developed over time.
That's big.
That's interesting too.
What's the blessing for you, man? Polo.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sitting thinking and like listening to y'all talk, I feel like a sound mind, bro, is something that I'm so happy to still have. I say like not even something as far as like throughout life, but like at today being 26 black young male in Chicago, like to still have a sound mind and opportunity, no record, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't crashed out about this shit. Like life be beating people, bro. Like I started to realize I used to, when I was younger, like it's a little off topic, but when I was younger, y'all ever see homeless people and like crackheads or people out on the streets, you'd be like, how did you do, like how did you get here? Like, but then as I'm getting older, I'm watching people not on drugs, like lose their mind, because life is a lot, bro. Like life. So I would say like being sound-minded and strong-minded, bro, able to go through my trials and tribulations and remain sane and willing to live, and the willpower to get up every day and keep trying after failures. And I would say that's probably the biggest blessing. And I think that comes from like our upbringing. Yeah. Having a strong mama, having a strong family, a foundation, the people, them role models and things of that nature, bro. Like I would feel like that's probably the stuff I'm most blessed for, bro. Because we see people right next to us that we grew up with that did not get the same, you know what I'm saying? Like just a little bit of love at home was doing something completely different for me than a person who they wasn't getting that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like those small things that made us strong in the mental.
Man, to piggyback on what he's saying, bro, like we take, well, not us, but it be people out here who take their mental for granted. Like I know like a lot of people who lost their mind and they not the same no more. Like they was one way, but then they lost their mind. Bro. They was good people before, you feel me? But it's like somewhere in life they got lost and their mind never came back, where it was like, okay, some people don't know you could really lose your mind from stressing yourself out to the point where it's like it's so much, it gets so overwhelming, or the weight of life, it break you to where it's like, all right, now you out here laced. You feel me? Because it's like now your head is not thinking straight. You feel me? Like, and then some people actually get laced, like some
scrambled it up.
You feel me? Like put stuff in there. But it's like we gotta. I really appreciate having a sound mind. Like it's intact. You feel me? And I'm able to create with it. I'm able to do whatever I need to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Most prized possession. That's worth millions of dollars, bro. Because you can still operate every day your ideas and bring this stuff into fruition. People be in literal loops, bro. Like
I feel like people don't know that's what they're looking for. I feel like, especially in this world and age, it's like, you know, ain't no wrong with having material things and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you still have a mind that you have, you know what I'm saying, that needs to be in contact with your whole alignment. Like
for sure.
It's easy to forget that when everything is dangling around us. Like we need this to be happy. You know, a lot of people realize when they get that money, like low key, I just want peace. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's here first. Yeah. That's what I think everybody forget that. Like we were just talking about the ideas earlier, bro. Yeah. Somebody got tired of standing up.
Yeah, and created a chair.
So it's like, I feel like it's the same thing mentally. Like this stuff been here. Yeah. That's not what's gonna heal your whatever you got going on. That gotta come from within. You know what I'm saying? Like this tangible stuff wasn't made to heal you. Whatever is, you know what I'm saying? Like I think people try to go tangible because it look like that's fun. That person.
Yeah, I definitely see myself having a balance with material, like, and like having a sound mind. I feel like, you know, with the sound mind, you able to go get yourself something nice, and then, you know, walk in nature at the same time.
But it's not your all in be all.
It's not your exactly. It's not
you're
your
not buying
all
this
in.
jacket to be cool to everybody. I buy the jacket because I like the jacket.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you think of my jacket.
Exactly.
Like, I'll have a True Religion jacket on. I wear a Skechers jacket if it was nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for real.
Versus doing everything in my life to get this to be cool, and it's not gonna make you cool, bro. People still not gonna see you.
Backwards.
You know what I'm saying? It's all in here first. That's what it really start here first, bro. Mind elevation.
You gotta keep this intact. People don't know, like, hey, you gotta feed this.
Intact.
You gotta do whatever you need. Like, put as much information you need in there, cause you gonna need it going up. Bro. Like, if y'all see opportunities in life, take it. Somebody come to you with an opportunity, take it. You don't know what you could get from it. It's just a door. Like, you're not used to doing this, but somebody came up to you and was like, hey, you want to do this? And you know what I'm saying? Check it out. You might like it. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And like, even if it don't go the way you wanted it to go, you know what I'm saying? You still learn from that and you grow. Like, I always say, L's turn me up. Like, whenever I'm going through something, or like whether it's like financially or with a relationship or whatever it is, like after that happened, it's on record that I always get better after that. Yeah. Cause I always look at it as like, all right, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Get to it now. Like, I just took an L. Like, it's just something about an L that just wants you
it's
want
a,
your
it's
get
a
back.
lesson. And knowledge is
not
power.
A loss. Not a loss. A lesson for sure.
Because that gave you a sense of, like, it gave you knowledge, and knowledge is power. Once you learn a lesson from something, like, I know not to do that, that's powerful. And a lot of people would, you know, that don't experience that. You can save somebody else's life by the knowledge you gain from that L. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's crazy.
No, wait, Mo. I know you were gonna switch topics, but I don't know why. I thought about to piggyback on the life lessons, bro. Something really big that I learned to use too. I don't know why I just thought of this too. Social capital, bro. Like, I think a lot of times people think you need tangible things in order to push yourself or succeed, bro. Sometimes just who you are as a person could be everything. Yeah, like
that's a currency.
Yeah, literally, your social capital translates into. You know what I'm saying? It could put you in them rooms where, how we got in this room. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like.
Yeah, just
that's something very big, bro.
Having a connection with certain motherfuckers. Like, when I was a kid, like in high school, you feel me? Like, I didn't have no like certain group of people that I would hang out with. I mean, I had my homie that I always kick it with, but it wasn't like no, like, you know how it was always like, all right, these people hung together, these people. I kept myself over to where I'm fucking with everybody. You feel me? Like, I got a certain relationship with everybody. Everybody fuck with me though, cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm different, but I'm not gonna fit myself into the box, cause I know I'm more.
That can get you in rooms money can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can get you in places money can't get you, bro. Just because a person know your body, your spirit, how you gonna move as a person. That translate for real.
Later down the line, I know this person. You feel me?
You don't even know they was gonna be in that room, but you hit the room. Now you know what I'm saying? Like,
now another opportunity present itself. You feel me? Now I'm prepared. You know what I mean? And all right. So, what y'all feel like? I'll start off with the answer. What y'all feel like the difference between being cocky and having confidence? Because some people, they'll get it misconstrued, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be, oh, this motherfucking cocky's here. But really, that person just confident in himself. And he just think real highly of himself. And I feel like everybody should think highly of themselves, you feel me? Like, should never downgrade yourself, you feel me? Like, cocky is more so like, you know what I'm saying, like, not having no remorse to it, like, just like, I don't know, like, it's a difference though. Like, what you feel like the difference is?
Okay, so it's funny you say that, bro. I don't know. I'm a little torn with this lately because I seen a dude. He was saying, he was talking about narcissism, and it's just to be full of yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to think highly of yourself. And I'm not really one for the humble game lately, bro. Like I feel like that's so counterproductive to who we are as people. Like, now I'm not saying flaunt it and go extra and down some people who doing what you doing. Like, oh, I'm a rapper and I'm here and you not. Like, that's where I feel like it become bad. But if I'm saying I'm the best,
I ain't saying shit
why
about
are you mad? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm definitely pushing narcissism on my kids and everybody around me because I feel like, and not in a negative connotation towards anyone else, but you should be full of yourself. You should think you the best. You should feel like you, not at nobody else's expense, but I'm definitely kind of.
Speaking on that, I feel like Humble came from, and I see us graduating from it, but Humble came from Chicago, and it's like, we seen people be too flashy and get locked up fast, and like a downfall.
Or die, robbed.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I feel like that kind of came from like, I don't want everybody to know how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like confidence come from just being in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put the work in, you know you could score 50. You know you can talk your talk because you put that amount of work in versus like, you ain't. You just like it's negative. The cockiness when it becomes to a negative conversation where it's like you side swiping somebody or whatever. But like I agree. I want my kids to be confident and I want them to put the work in as well. I want them to fall. I want them to do all of that to get a real true confidence where you put that time in the gym. I feel like confidence sometimes can, like, especially when you've been in that mode and working all the time. Sometimes it can just reek off of you.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you don't always gotta talk. Like I've been in situations where I put like in I've been in situations where I've been in rooms and I have people will be like, man, you too humble. This dude, they'll start talking for me, and it's one of those things where it's one of those things because, your homie know you confident, but they know you're genuine, so they sometimes they speak for you. They like, look, he ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna let you know.
Michael Jordan don't say he to go.
Exactly.
I fuck with that.
I hear that.
I fuck with that. When somebody can, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know, like, I know how this person is. I know he ain't gonna flaunt too much, but these people need to know that he that nigga. You feel me? So I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
And I like too what you said just about the confidence come from being in the gym.
Yeah.
It made me think about Kobe. They asked him one time like why he don't pass, or they always talked about him not passing. He spoke on it one time when he said, "I don't see them in the gym." Like, why am I giving you the ball? I'm not confident in you. I'm confident in this shot I done took 100 times yesterday or this morning. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, Kobe. R.I.P.
Versus a cocky person is somebody who you good, but are you trying to get better?
Yeah.
So I definitely, when you said that, you made me feel like it is a difference in confidence and in a cockiness.
Yeah.
Like cockiness dang to come with a fall.
Yeah.
Confidence it's something behind it.
Yeah.
It's a base. That's making you feel that.
Confidence, you've been in the gym. Cockiness, I feel like those are people who just more so great at speaking. Even though they haven't been in the gym, they still know how to talk that talk to make it seem like I'm that nigga. But in actuality, you really ain't like that. You just cocky, you feel me? Like confidence is just
ain't no backbone behind that. I hear